Very good question. The question is, how do you define happiness, spiritual happiness? And secondly, do you need a little bit of stress and sadness in order to function? To me, the happiness that the Guru is talking about, that spiritual masters are talking about, isn't the happiness that we strive for. It isn't the roller coaster of always being up and never being down. It's not the I'm always happy. In fact, the word that they use, and I think happiness now becomes a less relevant word when we're talking about it from a spiritual perspective. Actually, the word is Sehaj. Stillness, contentment. It's the middle way. It's not the roller coaster going up and down, and you're always saying, I just want to be up all the time. They're always sukhi, they're always tranquil, they're always peaceful. The way I would describe that is the attitude of the spiritual contentedness is, I don't mind what happens. At every moment, I don't mind what happens. Whatever happens, I don't mind. I know where your question's coming. I can see it in your eyes, where the next question is. Let me clarify. I don't mind what happens. I define hukam in this way. If it comes, let it come. If it goes, let it go. Whatever comes in life, let it come. Whatever goes in life, let it go. Now the obvious follow-up question is, but what if something bad is happening? So, for example, I have kids. I'm not going to say, if somebody comes to attack my kid, let them come. Right? I'm not going to do that. Because as part of the system of the universe is built into me as a parent, that whether I like it or not, there's built into me this instinct, this innate nature to protect my kids. So the trouble is coming. A threat is coming to my child. I'm not going to say, let it come. At that point, the let it come is the emotion to protect. That's also there. Threat comes, but the natural instinct to protect is also there. Let that come. Do you see? That's where stress comes in. That's where that little bit of sadness, agitation, dealing with what needs to be dealt with. So I don't believe that the truly spiritually contented person is going to sit there and do nothing. I don't believe that's who Guru Nanak was. In fact, he was so spiritually contented, then why did he have to speak out against the barbaric dictators of that time? Why did he speak out against Babur? Why did he speak out about social injustice? Because there was a part of him that said that in my spiritual expression is not just to look after myself, it is sarbat tapala, to look after everything and everyone. So even if it means that my life is going to be in danger, but I can help others, I'll do that, because I don't have an attachment to myself anymore. I am no longer putting myself as the highest priority. So there is an agitation that everyone else needs to be helped now. So I don't believe that you can avoid it. The dukh and sukh comes in life all the time. The happiness and sadness, the challenges will come in life all the time. So you don't need to worry about whether you need to have them in your life. They're going to be there anyway. But Sehaj, contentment, is not the same as happiness. We're not trying to be always happy. It's this always peaceful. And when tough times come, you respond from a position of tranquility. Your response is not from ego. Your response is from stillness.
So by being Sehaj, in a way, we need to practice to let go of the joy that we feel when something really good happens in life.
Yes, absolutely. Gurbani says quite clearly, treat happiness and sadness as the same. Treat gold and dust as the same.
Next $1 million question is how to do that.
Then the $1 million answer is the Guru. Start doing it. There's no how. The Guru is saying treat it as the same. That doesn't mean give up your house. That doesn't mean sell your car. and roll around in the mud. It's not what it means. It means have an attitude of let it come if it comes, and if it goes, let it go. It's an attitude. There's no how. There's do it, and then tell me how. Then you'll know how. If somebody shows you how to walk and you're looking at it and say, well, how do I do it? Well, you get up and you start walking. That's the only way to do it. You can't read any more books about this. At some point, you have to get up and start doing it. That's the how.